Hey Sexy Sparkles, it's Courtney. What's going on? I just did my makeup in under an hour. I have 5 minutes left. My alarm's about to go off and I have to literally be walking out the door. So I should put pants on. Yes, I'm not wearing pants. I don't know why I told you that. You would have never known. So if you have been here before, welcome back. If you have never been here, if you want to take 1 second and click subscribe, that would be awesome and I would love you forever. Now that that's done and moving on, because I hate saying that, using minimal products and focusing on the things that I think, for me personally, make me look more beautiful. There's my alarm. Alexa, stop. I gotta go. Wig glue on and showed you how I snatch up my forehead on these bad boys. Out. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Let's get into this. Ready? Tarte Shape Tape, which is expensive and nice, and it's definitely a better one for using over foundation when you're doing a full face. So I'm just going to be more careful not to go too crazy with it and create. I'm not bringing it down like this is all I'm saying. I'm just going to lighten. I always go back to Great Lash Black. I don't use the blackest black for some reason that it just kind of like bothers my eyes a little bit. I mean, that's a weird thing for me to say because I just had that big eye thing, but it doesn't really bother my eyes. I just feel like if I got it in my eye, it stings more than the blackest black, some little chemical in there. It stings more if I get it in. And I'm going to just... The reason that I like this mascara is it's just regular schmegular simple mascara. I think it works great. I get it in the waterproof and it comes off with my makeup remover, and I like a small brush. Those fancy brushes that are telling you all these different things, this is small, it's going to get right in the corners and pull up the tiny lashes. If the brush is too big, you're missing some of your lashes, and that, I mean, what's the point of that? Quick and sloppy, how I like it. I have to take a Q-tip after because I kind of like having a little bit of the mascara spreading around. Regular Q-tip, I lick it because I'm disgusting, and then I'm just doing this. Yeah. Kish. The next thing I'm taking is Kiss Lash Strip. I'm like bending down weird because I move my mirror a little and like I realize I can move it. I hate how dumb I am. Okay, I'm just gonna put it on almost as if it's like a liner. So this is stage 1 on days when I'm not doing a lot of makeup and I'm just gonna be doing like brows and lashes and a tan, and you know, this is what I call the I woke up like this. You're definitely gonna let that dry, so while I'm letting that dry, I'm gonna use my lip pump. Wow, good enough for now. The redness goes away. I have these eyelashes. I got them from Amazon. I will link it down below. I like them. They're reasonably priced. I always buy my eyelashes off Amazon. I hate buying one pair of eyelashes at a time. It drives me nuts. These are probably the smallest I would ever wear. But I know most people that's not the case. So just try to get it as close as you can to your natural lash line. My doctor hates when I use my lip pump because the type of filler that they put in lips, I get Juvederm, which I'm pretty sure most people do. It's a chemical that your body creates naturally anyway. And it's also dissolvable with something that they have, so in case like shit went awry for you and you were like hard panicking, you can pay, I think you have to pay to get it dissolved. So with that being said, it's just something that your body makes, and it makes it but also absorbs it naturally, which is why lip filler doesn't last forever. It's not like a lip implant. So the more you move it around, the more faster it dissolves. A, I don't ever shut up, and B, I'm like using the lip pump. But also the lip pump, what I've noticed after using it for a couple of years is it's like teaching my lips what to do and like where to put it. So I like that. I'll never stop using the lip pump. I don't care what anyone says, because even if I became like a multi-millionaire, A, I would donate most of it to charities because I'm not an asshole, and B, it hurts. So even if like I could afford to go get it done every 2 weeks, I wouldn't, because it like really hurts. The injections anyway, not my pump. My pump does not hurt. Just like that on both of them. Ah! Don't get it in them. They look wonky if you do. Well, not dry, but tacky, and push them up a little bit. It's a great way. It's like almost like a lash lift, which, oh, by the way, I've already been on Amazon. I think I'm going to get a kit and try it. So that's fun. And so it's like a mini lash lift, and that's awesome. But also it kind of like hides the band by putting that extra fold on the band of the eyelashes to just kind of make it look more natural enough. Or maybe it's no, it just again sucks. Don't buy that. Do not buy that. Fucking stupid thing. Waste of my life. That did just waste my life. Since that Almay thing, I'm fucking Almay long lasting eyebrow tan is bullshit junk. Swoosh in the trash. You done pissed me off. So good enough about that. I'm going to take my Neutrogena Shine Control and put it heavily. I'm so mad at my, like, literally that whole eyebrow thing was for nothing. All right, now this is tacky. I'm just going to push up. And they chill. They chill. That's just the initial. You can move them around. Pinch them together. Things like that. Make them, they work for you. Pencil sharpener, I just immediately stopped there because I don't know why, but like pencil sharpeners are not my thing. I'm just going like, see, I've hit wood. That's what she said. I usually just take my finger and go, I just think it works better. One, I just use Conceal Correct from LA Colors, or anyone that's more of a skin tone for my skin. Not, it says Color Correct, but if you see when I do this, it's basically like a little stick of foundation. So I just would use it now. But it's not going to be heavy everywhere. It's like lighter. It dries differently than foundation. I don't want it everywhere. I just want it where I want it. So I just kind of like using a concealer, but more in my skin tone shade instead of a brighter shade. I'm doing more than I normally would too, I think, because I'm filming and I'm talking to you and I don't want to look like a weirdo. Because I really don't think that I would have been done by now. Faux show. Butter, bronzer, puffy brush, because I don't want it to be like a thing. But what I do want to do, I have this one spot that will be the death of me, and spray tan brings it out. It just bothers me. It irks me. Let that sit for a second and continue on with my bronzer. Bring it down my neck. This is like my absolute favorite bronzer ever in the history of the world. It's not too much. It goes over other bronzers good. Some of them it like makes like this weird color because they're not compatible and like as bronzers or something. That's what I feel like. I'm gonna pat here because I'm afraid to bring that thing back out. Forehead, over my eyes, even under my eyes, but not with a ton on the brush. Okay, next, I literally always have one eyeliner at a time. I don't know why. This is the Define a Line from Maybelline in black. I just like to do the bottom of my bottom waterline. This thing has a smudgy thinger. I like the smudgy thinger. I have a bruise. I look harder. I have more. I'm just going to use the Wet n Wild Color Icon Pearlescent Pink Blush with a no-named I like to use blushes that have like the shimmer in them when I'm not doing a full like makeup day because I'm not using a highlight. I'm gonna just kind of go over here to like this mock eyeshadow. Wet n Wild Gel Lip Liner in the color Pink Electro. Ghost Bond. So I do the gel method, but I'm gonna so see, just a little bit white because I just put all that powder. I just fucking ripped the whole entire thing open. Necessity is the mother of invention. Don't use the front of your brush, it'll ruin it. I'm just using the butt end of this one. People that like do wigs professionally are probably dying, rolling around on the floor like, what is she doing? But this works for me and I don't have time to sit there. I'm not gonna not wear wigs just because I have to do it like freaking perfect every day, because I'm not gonna, and I'm not gonna stop wearing wigs because I love them. Teeny bit. So when I say snatch my forehead, what I do is I pick it up like this and I bring it down as hard as I can. Yes. And then pull back. It doesn't hurt. I don't know why I look like that. Oh, okay. Pull it back more. Like while it's drying, I do that. Then I pull everything forward. And then I press down. And then See? Then you just clean it up a little bit, you know? I'm like, see? This stuff, stuff is like life for, you know, leaving the house quickly. I'm into it. Ready to take on this bitch of a day. I woke up like this. I mean, that doesn't really, I don't feel like it's giving that impression. But it was some pretty simple steps. How many steps was it? I could count, but I think that's pretty much it. But I gotta get going. I gotta put pants on. Thanks for hanging out with me and getting ready, guys. I wanted to say that I truly, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, love you very, very much, to all my friends and all my supporters. And extra love today. Positive vibes to all my haters. Bye.
I feel my body trying to start some. I know I'm young, but I'm pissed off. Telling everyone to kick rocks. A couple rounds of them.
I like meat better when I'm not with you, 'cause you fucking suck. I don't have pants on. I'm like, I went to Washington, D.C. on a field trip, and I remember seeing like a man in a suit jacket and like a tie, and he was standing there doing the news in front of the White House. And then he only had on like a bathing suit underneath, because like that's all people saw. That's what I just reminded myself of. Except he didn't call himself out and then stick his bathing suit up into the camera. Pencils just are my thing. I keep trying to be like everyone else. Try new things. Perfect.